Okay, today my topic is about extremism or extreme religious groups in every religion. Okay, today in the news and the media, we hear about extremism and just basically Islam. You hear it every day, all the time. But think about this. I don't see how religion or someone could take religion and say that it calls for killing people who don't believe in your religion. Islam is not the only religion where they have extremists. You have Christian extremists. The I remember it was I was watching a documentary on TV. Well, it wasn't a documentary, it was just a show, and it was this man who believed Christianity called for killing mental delayed kids and children, even adults, because God seen them as unfit and they were unfit to be living in this world. Or the Christian man who called for killing abortion doctors, sending mental delayed children in to blow up abortion clinics. Come on, but really? Okay, you're a Christian. Do you think that Christianity tells you that you need to go out and just kill unbelievers or kill mental delayed children, kill abortion doctors? Even there are some extremist Christian sects where they believe that raping lesbian women will turn them straight. Wow. I don't think Christianity calls for that. It doesn't. See, I'm trying to base this video on religious extremism in Islam and Christianity. I don't believe that either one of those religions call for extremism. I don't see how someone can go out and call all Muslims terrorists. Oh, well, not all Muslims are terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslims. Bullcrap. No, that's not logical. Because how can you sit there and say that when there are Christian extremists too? Or you have Muslims who are against extremism in Islam. Think about their view of the 9/11 attacks. Think about what happened to them. A good movie to watch is Muslim. I think it was produced by Qasim Basir. I love that movie. It's my favorite movie ever. One of my most favorite movies. I love it. You should watch it. I think it's based on true events. It's a great story. A great movie. But in the movie, you see how the Muslims were attacked. A guy in the movie, it was one of Tariq Mahdi's, which is the main character in the movie. It was one of his friends, and it was the same day that the 9/11 attacks had happened, and he was walking out of the school. All of a sudden, this bottle just hits him in the back of the head. In the back of the head, Tariq turns around, yelling, "Who did it? Who did it?" Everyone else just stared at him like, "I'm not telling you who did it." Or when Tariq's sister, Taqwa, and the other guy, I can't think of his name right now. His name was Hamza, I think. And I think that was his fiance. I think they were going to get married soon. Taqwa and I can't think of her name right now, but they were both walking because they were. I mean, you gotta imagine how afraid they were that these two big American landmarks were just blown up by their people. Imagine what was going through their minds. Something that they believed and they were raised in. That people twisted it and said that it called for killing people, Americans. They're walking. It's nighttime. They're walking. All of a sudden, they hear these men like walking or running, yelling. So Takwa says, "Baby, we should take our scarves off." And I want to say her name was Iman. I don't know if that's her name. And she said, "No, we will not take our scarves off." This girl is proud of her religion. She's proud to say she's Muslim. She's proud to express the fact that she believes in Islam. She does not take her scarf off. They're walking. They continue to walk. All of a sudden, they're approached by a group of angry men, saying it's time for them to take justice into their own hands. And they approach them saying they need to kill him. They have sticks. Tariq is behind them, behind the group of men. He doesn't even know what's going on. A dude that's in the group, he was sad because his sister died. She worked in the World Trade Towers. She died. So the head of the group, he's saying, your sister will be proud. You need to do this for your sister. These people were terrorists. They're terrorists. Now we need to kill the terrorists. These girls have done nothing. They're just two Muslims living in America. Imagine if you were Christian and a group of Christians just decided to go blow up the Pentagon or go blow up the Empire State Building, and then everyone turned on you because you were a Christian, and you know that Christianity doesn't call for killing innocent people. It doesn't call for terrorism. In the movie Muslim, she told Tariq, she said, "Do not allow." I'm paraphrasing, so I'm not sure this is exactly what she said, but it's right on it. She said, "Do not allow a few people to shape your view on an entire faith." That's some powerful words she spoke. You cannot let people shape your view of a religion. You can't. You have to find this out for yourself. Take Tariq. He was in an Islamic school, and he was being beaten by the one of the heads of the school, uh, Brother Dawood. He was being beaten by him. He was whipped and lashed, and this changes Tariq's view on Islam. No one knew what happened to him, and it all came out in the end. Tariq, he could recite over half of the Quran, but yet his view of Islam was distorted by a man and by a group of people who thought it was okay to blow up the World Trade Towers when Islam does not even call for that. But you say they call for jihad. You have a couple of people who just want to have religion as their backup so they can go kill non-believers and say it's jihad. That's very stupid to me. My belief is that jihad is a struggle within yourself, not a physical struggle where you need to go kill people who don't believe what you believe. I'm all about coexistence. I have a bracelet. Just open out my dresser. Coexist. I've had people tell me, coexist. That's never gonna happen. Never. Not even when God comes back. You need to believe in this religion or you're going to hell. It's no coexisting with people who don't want to believe what you believe. It's never gonna be coexistence with Islam and Christianity. One good example of coexistence and peace between Christianity and Islam was when all the protests and rebellion was going on in Israel. I mean, not in Israel, Egypt, under Mubarak's rule. You had those Christians who stood around the praying Muslims, hand in hand, to protect the praying Muslims. You had Muslims guard the churches while Christians were worshiping. Vice versa. That's what you call coexistence. When a big rebellion, chaos was going on in your country, they knew that they needed to step up and work together and be peaceful together. That's what you call coexistence. If it can happen in a country like Egypt, it can definitely happen in a country like America. Tell me I'm wrong. In my opinion, like you have people who say, um, America is a Christian country, but yet Obama wants to make the country Islamic. You ever heard of separation of church and state? You cannot have a government or a country favor one religion over another. This is based in America. I'm not talking about France, where they are definitely separation of church and state. But in America, yes, we have in God we trust on the dollar bill. If we really enforce separation of church and state, that could not be on the dollar bill, but it is on there. But what I'm trying to say is, you cannot say that America is a Christian country. You cannot say America is an Islamic country. America is a country where you have freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, where anybody can worship what they want to worship under certain conditions now. But basically, you have the freedom to believe what you want to believe. America is not Christian. America is not Muslim. Therefore, you need to coexist and just accept the fact that not everybody's going to believe what you believe, and that you need to work together. Because if you don't, there's always going to be chaos. That no one's going to ever get along if you have views like that, where you think you're superior to others, you are always right, your religion is right. I do not judge someone and say they're going to hell because they don't believe in my religion. I leave it up to God, to Allah. Whatever you want to call God, Allah, it's up to you. I'm not here to tell you you need to be Muslim or to tell you you need to be Christian or Jewish. My whole point of this video is that you have extremists in every religion. Al Qaeda, Islam. I cannot think of the name of that group. The Christian extremist group right now. Al Qaeda thinks that you need to just go kill people that don't believe in what you believe. This is just basically, this is not the whole point of what they believe. Do you have Christian extremist groups who think that you need to go rape lesbian women, kill mentally delayed kids and people, that you need to kill abortion doctors? It's extremists in every religion. But it's up to you to decide whether or not you need to be friends with people of other religions. But it's your view on other people. The way you interpret your religion, the way someone else interprets their religion. It's you to decide what's right and wrong, what's moral, what's immoral, what's ethic, and what's unethical. That's up to you. But do not let a few people shape your view on an entire faith. Thank you.